I often hear from business owners, I'm trying to expand my business, but I'm just failing in some area or the other. I don't know where I'm going wrong. मैं क्या करूं? Welcome to this talk series Kya Karu, specially recorded for you. Today, let's talk about why expansion fails without strong internal foundations and what to fix before you scale. Here's what happens. A business is doing well, so the owner decides to expand. Open a new branch, enter a new city, launch a new product line. Within months, everything starts falling apart. Even existing operations suffer, quality drops, customer complaints increase, and the new venture starts struggling. The owner ends up working twice as hard with somewhat worse results. It's not about lack of ambition. It's about trying to build the second floor when the ground floor isn't solid. If your current operations depend too heavily on you, if your systems exist only in people's heads, if your team can't handle complexity, expansion will crack open every weakness you have ever been ignoring. Let me tell you about 3 foundations that must be rock solid before you think about expanding. First, your operations need to run on systems, not on you. Production, sales, delivery, quality control, customer services, these should follow documented processes. And they should not depend on your presence or someone's memory. Here is a simple test. Can you leave your business for 2 weeks without things breaking down? If not, you are not ready for expansion. Before opening that second location, ask yourself, can my existing location run smoothly without me for a month? If the answer is no, pause. Spend the next 90 days writing down your key processes, training your team to follow them, then test it. Take a week off and see what happens. Only when things hold together without you should you think about adding more. Secondly, you need leaders who can actually lead. Expansion doesn't just mean more work. It means more decisions, vendor issues, customer problems, operational hiccups. If every decision still needs your approval, opening a new branch will just double your workload and the chaos along with it. You need people who can think, decide, and act without waiting for you. Identify 3 to 5 key people in your business. Give them real authority, not just responsibility, but the power to make the calls within, of course, some clear boundaries. Then test them for 3 to 6 months. Can your operations head handle a supplier crisis alone? Can your sales manager solve a customer complaint without calling you? If yes, you have the bandwidth to expand. If no, build that capacity first. Don't expand until you do. Third, your finances need to be clean and cushioned. Expansion costs money more than you think and takes longer than you plan. You need capital not just for the new venture, but to protect your existing business if things go sideways. I have seen too many businesses expand and then they can't pay their regular suppliers because all the cash is stuck in the new location. Before you expand, make sure you have 3 things: clear visibility of your cash flow for the next 12 months, at least 6 months of operating expenses sitting as a buffer, and the ability to fund the expansion without choking on your current operations. Run the numbers conservatively. What if the new branch takes 12 months to break even instead of 6 that you had planned? Can you survive that? If the answer makes you uncomfortable, you are not ready. Here is what I tell business owners. Before you expand, score yourself honestly on these 3 areas: systems, leadership, and finances. Rate each one out of 10. If anything is below 7, stop. Don't expand yet. Spend the next quarter fixing that gap. As I said, document your processes, train your leaders, build your cash buffer. It feels like a delay, but it's actually the fastest way to expand successfully. I worked with a retail owner who wanted to open a 3rd store. His first 2 were doing well, but when we dug in, Both stores depended completely on him. Inventory decisions, pricing approvals, staff management, everything he was doing himself. We hit a pause button for expansion. Spent a few months building systems, training store managers, and giving them decision rights. Then and then only we opened the next store. It broke even in 5 months, and the owner wasn't firefighting because his systems and people could handle things. Expansion isn't just about wanting to grow, it's about being ready to grow. Get your system solid, get your leaders capable, get your finances stable. When those foundations are strong, expansion stops being a gamble and starts being a logical next step. That's when scaling actually works. Thank you very much.